Okay, we'll try this on macro mode and see if it's a little clearer. Okay, so what I've done is I cut those pieces off. I had to extend this piece just a tad to make up the, this piece here to a tad just to make up the difference. The threads are showing there. I got a few more threads on this one. Now, I took some stainless steel tube, cut it about 6.5, 7 millimeters, thereabouts. It's good and strong stuff. And it fits nice and tight down in that hole. No play. Now this is going to bolt up to the top of that. The thing is, I can run a solid bolt and just have enough threads that goes into the knuckle and bolt it tight. There's no worry because the pivot can be right here. So, doesn't matter what I use. Here, we'll stuff an exhaust bolt down inside there. If I had it lined up, it might bolt in. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but you get the idea. There. And it's almost going to sit the same as it was originally, but less chance of them screws falling out, and I can Loctite the hell out of it in there. And there's even with nothing in there, to like one thread, it's still just as solid. So that's this week's fix. We'll try that out. I was going to bolt that down tight, but that changes the geometry, and the more you go down into there with this piece, the longer this has to be, and that's less threads in here, so the chances of this stripping out. I'm going to stick with the stock one for now, because again, you know, there's nothing sticking out of these things, so I'd have to use even more spacers where these balls have quite a high ridge on them. You know, technically I could take that out and just shove that down inside, but it's starting to get to where it's going to rub on here, and it's going to hit when it gets up into full extension. It's getting pretty tight, so give it a little bit of space, take the stress off the knuckle, and keep some room for adjusting my camber. Well, we'll see how that works. Otherwise, one more to cut, and I'm ready to go. And I just have to find a bolt the right length. Thank God for goosenecks. I love these things.